I am Koti. I have 12 years of experience into data science and Python or SAS language. Over the 12 years, I majorly worked into data science for different domains, banking and telecom domain. I am the instructor for data science course. Hi guys, good evening all. In today's session, we will discuss about, first let's understand about the Jupyter notebook. In yesterday also, we started about what is Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook can be used for coding purpose as well as notebook purpose. What generally we do in notebook? Writing, write equations, content and everything. For example, here, can you see the code? Now, code means it is the input. Input means here you can see in the left, you can where my cursor is in. In means it is in the code mode. That means it will execute as a code only. Whatever the code you execute, it will work. And sir, we don't know. So here you can see the drop down. Only two things we have. One is the code. Second one is the markdown. Rest everything is not currently. It's not with. Everything is been part of markdown only. That's what we covered in yesterday also, right? Now let me go to the first markdown. Let me go to the first markdown. Here plus symbols means cell and all. Let me go to the markdown. Here I am writing. Let's say here I am writing star Python star. Can you see any difference here? Can you see? Let's execute this one. Even if you don't use this thing, any difference? The above one and current one. Any difference? This size and as well as this highlighted in the black color, right? Right, bold color. Can I say bold color? If you want to highlight something in the bold color, you need to use how many stars? 2 stars. Not only here, in your WhatsApp also, if you want to send a message, how do you just you type, right? If you type 2 star and write something, end with a 2 stars, the content will be highlighted in the bold color, right? So for example, if I write single hello world, see this is the dot. How you got the dot, right? Single star means dot. Am I right? Are you able to follow me? Star means
yes,
open source, star free, star download. I'm just giving some example. See, automatically it will as a you can write dot first point, second point, and if you don't want to do that, you can use a / introduction to Python. Now tell me this cell, whatever highlighted cell, how do you know it is highlighted cell? Which color it is?
hash.
Green color, right? If any cell which is highlighted, that should be highlighted in the green color. The cell is in green color. Now tell me, is it in code mode or markdown mode? It is in code mode or markdown mode, guys?
Code mode.
It is code. How do you know it is code mode? How do you know it is code mode?
Input.
One is the input, second is the code, right? Now change to markdown. Change to markdown. So this is a double, right? Right. Now you can use single slash, or you can write 1, 2, 3, something like memory management, right? Now kind of exception handling. See, that's also. So if you want, right, understood the difference? Okay, this is the one example to all of you. Now here, can you see the help? Everyone in the you can see the file, edit, view, insert, cell, kernel. Yesterday also we discussed the kernel. What is the meaning of kernel? Converting the, no need to do manually anything. Kernel, whenever you open the notebook, by default, kernel will be activated. What is the meaning of kernel? Converting the program from high level language to low level language. Srinivas, what do you mean by low level language? What do you mean by low level language, Ashok?
Binary.
Low level systems. So computer, right? Now whatever you're speaking, computer able to understand? Hey, computer, speak with me. Is able to understand computer? No. Computer can able to understand some language, right? That language called binary language. Binary means 0 and 1. Other name of binary language also called as low level language. Now, whatever which language are we speaking? Which language are we discussing now? English language. English language is a high level programming language like Python, Java, .NET, C, C++, all the languages which are available in high level. But systems cannot able to understand high level programming language. Systems cannot able to understand high level programming language. Am I right? To understand the high level programming language, system to understand, we need to convert into low level. How do you convert? With the help of kernel. Here, can you see the widgets like a download widgets, save notebook? Like, so for example, here, can you see the interface, user interface tool? Can everyone able to see? When you click on this, welcome to notebook 2, left and right arrows. See file name. Just we change the file name, right? Am I right? So click here to change the file name. Next, click a right click, notebook menu bar, whatever this is the menu bar, file, all these things are menu bar. Notebook toolbar, these are the save button, plus button, this is the toolbar. This is the mode of indicator, whether it is executing all these things, right? Command, 1 second. I think someone intentionally disable annotation. Okay. Right click, enter edit mode. Suppose you want to enter something, just you need to the enter. Can you see again the help keyboard shortcuts? Can you see everyone see the keyboard shortcuts? These are the some of the keyboard shortcuts. It is by heart you need to do, or by experience only you can able to get it, right? What is the first shortcut to enable these keyboard shortcuts? Remember, Jupyter Notebook has 2 different keyboard input modes. One is edit mode. Edit mode always allow you to type code or into the cell. Next one is command mode. Command mode, the keyboards to notebook command, like escape, for example, escape. Suppose you want to, for example, you want to insert some command. What is the insert cell or below? What is the insert cell? This is each one cell, right? Insert cell, what is the command? Can you see in the screen? Insert cell above. What is the command? Insert A. If I directly write A, this is my cell. If I directly write A, will it work? No. Escape A. See. Escape A. Understood? Are you able to follow me, guys? Suppose escape B below. So now here I am writing ABC, something. Now on top of this cell I need how many cells which are empty cells as of now? For example, I written something HD something. On top of how many empty cells are there? Only one. If I write escape A, how many cells will be there now? 2. Is it working? Yes or no? Now on top of this HD, how many below are there empty cells? 2. Escape B. Now 3. Understood? Escape. In your keyboard, you can see ESC. That is called escape. Kiridhar, are you able to follow me? Am I right? Escape. ESC, right? Escape something. For example, L, keyboard shortcuts. Or you can do, sir, how do I go? Alt, maybe Control C. See here, H. Suppose H is the open, right? For example, if I click something, H, directly if I click on H, automatically it will open. What is that? H, right? H, escape, and then whatever you want to do. Let's say H. If you want to know, undo cell deletion, paste cell value, right? Go to cell start, Control O. If you want to edit mode, press enter to enable, right? I hope you can able to understand, right? These are the some of the basics. Now, if I start explaining these things, you'll forget it. Topic wise, I can add one or more command shortcuts so that you can have some better understanding about this. Over a period of time, we can learn everything about these commands. If I start explaining, one day you'll forget, you won't practice. Topic wise, I'll add one or two command so that you can easily understand. Is it fine? Right? So is it fine, guys, everyone?
Yes.
So if I start explaining, in one day, everything will forget. Daily I'll add one or two. Depends on topic wise, you can add one or two so that by end of this course, you can able to get this. Right. Now, if I want to see the keyboard shortcuts, what is the command? What command I need to press? H. Suppose if I want to insert a cell, what I need to do? Escape?
Escape A.
A or B? You should ask me the question whether you want to insert above or below.
Or below.
Right? If you want to insert above, escape A. If you want to insert below, escape B. H. Suppose right. See here. Find and replace, run cell. For example, shift enter. If you want to shift enter, suppose if I want to shift enter, maybe let's say I'll explain shift enter also I'll explain. Before that, before I'm explaining this, let me explain some fundamental rules. What are the rules we need to follow while write a program? Suppose, let me ask you, if you want to learn English language, do you need to follow any rules? If you want to learn English language, do you need to follow any rules? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
What are the rules do you follow?
Yes.
What are the rules
Like
do
the
you follow?
basic grammar, language.
First of all, what rules do you follow, Srinivas? Directly jump to the grammar. Suppose you are let's say you have a kid. 1 second. You have a small kid. Directly do you teach grammar? Alphabets. Right? What are the alphabets? How many alphabets in English language? 126. 26, not 126. How many? Do you know 26? Ashok? Paka? Okay. So in the schools, international schools, my daughter, they're not teaching the capital ABCD or small ABCD. Now they're teaching cursive writing. Cursive ABCD. Even I don't know what is the cursive ABCD. I never studied it. Am I right? It is really difficult. Of course, she is able to write it now. Even I also learned it recently. I asked teacher, why you need cursive writing? They told me that you can write language very easily and as well as your written skills will improve. Okay, that's good. Okay, fine. Now, similarly, Python also a language, right? For English language, we need to learn the alphabets, be it a capital, cursive, anything. And then we can learn about the 2-letter words, 3-letter words. Then we learn about the grammar and all. Similarly, in Python is a language, right? Here also some basic rules we need to follow, right? Yes or no? What are those rules? Let's learn about those rules. Am I right, Girdhar? Let's see. First point. What is the first point, guys? Python is a case sensitive. What does it mean, guys? Case sensitive. For example, if I write Komala, first letter is capital A or small a? Small K or capital K? Capital, small or capital? Okay, let me write down something called. Now tell me, what about now? Now everyone clear, right? Capital. Now, if I write something, what about now? Both are, this is the cursive K. As I told right recently, I learned it. This is the cursive K. They write something. This is the actual value. They also use this one. I don't want to forget about it. We don't. This is small K or capital K? Signature.
A small K.
Small K, right? Both are same. Both are same, Nitin. Both are not same. Both are different. Capital K and small K, both are different. Right. For example, Karnataka. Forget about it. If I write small K, right? Or maybe capital A, small a, kind of thing. Case sensitive means if I write something in capital letters, always you need to write capital letter. Best example. Let me give a simple example. Name. For example, Ashok. How do you write Ashok? Everyone, someone you're writing your name. Remember, always first letter is capital, then followed by the small case letters. Followed by the small case letter. Similarly, here also, case sensitive means if you write capital name, small a Ashok, capital Ashok, both are not the same. Both are not the same. Case sensitive means Python is a case sensitive language. You need to be very careful while writing the variable name and function name. Now you may ask a difference. What do you mean by function name? Someone is invited for a function. Will you go or not go? No. Won't go? Why? Because you don't have a job. Is it true? You are studying then. Someone call you for someone give an invitation. While accepting the invitation, will you ask something? No? Guys, someone given an invitation for a function. What do? Come on. At least you know what kind of function it is. Is it a marriage function? Right? Is it a birthday party? Or housewarming ceremony? Right? Bike party? Your son might have passed the exam, or a friend might have got a IIT seat, got a job kind of function, different kind. Do you ask or not? So function name, do they specify the function name? Housewarming ceremony, marriage ceremony, right? Right, different. There's ceremony. Is the function name is the same or different? How they distinguish based on the name of the function, right? Function, whenever you create some function, sir, what is the function here? Function means you want to add the two numbers. You create a one code. That code is called as function. Each function should be different names, like housewarming ceremony. The rules or procedure for housewarming ceremony is the same for marriage, right? Different, right? Housewarming ceremony versus birthday party, both are same or different? Different, right? Am I right? So each have its set of rules, right? You create a function based on the set of rules. That name should be different from for the set of rules to set of rules. Am I right? For example, you want to get a birthday certificate. What rules they will ask? Suppose you want to get death certificate. What rules they will check? Suppose you want to register an house. What rules they do check? Everything would be different to different, right? Yes or no? That is what the meaning here in this case. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt? Any questions? Any doubt? Clear, Nitin? Are you clear? Everyone clear, guys?
Yes.
So I will explain. So we have not covered anything as of now. We'll discuss in detail, right? So variable name. Hey, come here. Will anyone come? Ashok, come here. Will they come? Will he come? Maybe Tejaswini, come here. She will come, right? So when I call, no one will respond, right? Variable means it is this name. It separates from one entity to another entity. Suppose in a classroom, you may ask a question, what is entity? Fan is one entity. Light is one entity. It has some unique feature. What is the features of fan? When you switch on the fan, it will rotate. It will give the air. That is the entity. The work for fan is rotating and it will give us the air. What is the entity or rule of fan? Sorry, light, glow. It will give us some glow. Right? Understood the meaning? So we'll discuss in detail. As an example, as I said, the case sensitive means new world is not same as the new world. Print is not same as the small print is not same as the capital print. Right? Am I right, Karan? Let me explain you one simple example, guys. Let me explain simple example. Here, 2 plus 3. Now tell me which mode is it in? Notebook mode or code mode? Code mode. How do you execute particular cell? You want to execute the cell. How do you execute the cell? Shift enter. Shift enter. Suppose, let me delete. Here, can you see the delete? Okay. If I execute shift enter, automatically what happened? It will create the new cell also. 10 into 5, 50. Now I'm using control enter. Control enter. Now try to understand the difference between shift enter and control enter. Shift enter, execute the current cell and also create the new cell. What is the meaning? Shift enter, execute the current cell and also create new cell. Whereas control enter, execute the current cell, but that's all. It won't create the new cell. Are you clear with the difference between these two, guys? Are you clear? Shift enter, shift plus enter. What does it mean? Shift plus enter, execute current cell and create new empty cell, right? Am I right? What is control enter? What is the control enter? Execute the current cell. Am I right? Execute the current cell. Now, any questions, any doubt? Clear the difference between these two? Okay. Now, now where is it? Okay. Now also I'm writing, okay, print. Now see, print is a function. Print is a function. anything with associated with the parenthesis. Now here parenthesis bracket, right? Anything associated with the parenthesis bracket, that is called function or method. Anything which is associated with the parenthesis bracket. Can you see the parenthesis bracket, right? Then it is called as function or method. What is that? Function or method. Within the parenthesis bracket, whatever you want to write. For example, 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5. What is the answer? Display the 7. Am I right? Print. Now print 6 plus 10. What about now? Check it. Error. Why? Capital P. Apart from capital P, do you find anything else? Apart from capital V, P, do you find anything else? Ashwini? Apart from capital P, do you find anything else? Sorry?
Is not highlighted.
Could not highlight. Highlighted, right? Cell is highlighted, right? Karan, apart from new cell, that is fine, no problem. I'm not talking about the cell. Apart from capital P, do you find anything different?
No.
No.
It
No.
is like black color.
Exactly. Look into the color. Small print. What is the color? Green color, right?
Green.
Now, capital, when I use the capital P, what is the color?
Black.
Black color. If
Black.
syntax is not correct, it will display in black color. Clear? Understood the point? Karan, syntax is correct. Which color it will display? Green color. It will throw an error. See here, boss, some error. It says that, see here, the name print error is not defined. Why it is not correct? Why print already is there, right? Print is there. Because Python is a case sensitive language. Now, do you understand the meaning of case sensitive, guys? Anyone having confusion? Anyone having the confusion, guys? Amruta, Divesh, Anu, Joshika Reddy, Padala. Are you clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt? Okay, perfect name, right? So let me, if I want to something write in the codes, for example, print, welcome to DataVision. It is string, right? Character, A, B, C, D are the characters. Remember, always write the character in quotes. Either it is in single quote or in double quote. If you write something in the quotes, it will be considered as characters. Welcome to KSR DataVision. Now what I will do, I will give 5 minutes of time. Can you execute this codes in your system? Can you execute this in your system? Open your laptops, everyone. Here is your laptop.
Do we have to type print in the first two? Or
Your
just 2
wish.
plus 4?
Your wish.
Okay.
Your wish.
Okay.
With or without doesn't matter to me. Let me keep myself in mute for 2 minutes. You need to complete. If any error, kindly let me know. I can explain. In my class, it is mandatory, this kind of things. Okay? If you are not practicing in the class now, it is up to you. End of the day, I'm not going to suffer. You will suffer. Am I right? Shiv Krishna, Dhruv?
Yes.
Any error?
Yes, in fourth one.
What is error?
Error name print is
Sorry.
name print is not defined
Why?
because P is in cap. I guess.
This one, P is in capital letters, right?
Yep.
Write it, execute it. Done, everyone? Done, guys? Done? Karan, in his laptop. Huh?
If I have to delete one cell that I typed wrongly,
you can see the cutter, scissor or cutter button, right? Select, highlight the cell and scissor button.
third. Yeah,
Third
thank
one.
you.
Right, now you got the question right. That's what I'm expecting from the sessions. Okay, let's wait for 2 more minutes, guys.
So for getting the shortcuts, we have to press H, right?
Yes. Not a shortcut. Just you want to see the shortcut, H.
Okay, it's not displaying for me. So we have to press anything else like shift and
Yeah.
shift H. That
No,
way?
no, like Windows H kind of thing, you can check it, or escape H.
Okay.
Depends on the system, Windows, all these things, right? Ideally, it should be H only.
It's escape H in my system.
Escape. That's what escape H. That what. Okay, done, guys. Done, everyone.
Yes.
Karan, it is opening for you. Come. Guys, if you want to come offline, also you can come here. Okay, good. No, slow. Maybe it's system is okay. Perfect. Now we learn the ABCDs. Now we learn the ABCD in English language, like Python. Now let's enter the system, right? Now, after learn the ABCD, what do you learn in English? Words, huh? Okay, first let me learn about the. Okay, I think it should come the before identifier. Should be the keywords. In English language, there are some letters which are common. Can you tell me? Which are predefined. Huh? Vowels, consonants are predefined, right? What are the vowels? I mean, by the way, it is not English class. Vowels or consonants are predefined, right? Based on that one, you can learn, right? New things, right? Similarly, in Python language also, the first one. So, define the language. So, first we know the ABCD. After that, if you want to learn the adverb, the adjectives and all, grammar and all, before that, they'll teach the vowels and the consonants, right? Similarly, here also, if you want to define the program, we are going to learn the first concept called keywords. What is that? Keywords. Keywords are also called as reserved words. Keywords are also called as reserved words. What is the purpose of keywords? What is the purpose of keywords? Keywords help us to define the program structure. To define the program structure. Okay. What is that? To define the program structure. Okay. Like in a parade, if you do army parade, military parade, aage mode, piche mode, these are the common, right? If all the military persons, aage mode, what they do? Left hand, I don't know much about the aage mode, piche mode, right, left, right? They do, right? There's the instructions, right? There are instructions, right? Like similarly, in school, let's say when the ring bells in the evening, what kids does? What kids does?
They run.
Come on, everyone have come to the stage only. Right? When in our college also, bell rings at 4 o'clock in the evening. What you do? Run, huh?
Run from college or school.
Right? That means it is a given instruction, right? Right? Let's say if bell rings at 12:30. What do you do? Similarly, your phone rings. What do you do? Right? That is a common instructions, right? Yes or no? Similarly, here to define the Python language also, we have set of instructions. Am I right, Nitin? Am I right? Neeraj, are able to? So there are 35 keywords. Depends on the version to version, it may increase or decrease. For example, let me ask a simple if. Can you see the if? Can you see the first example? If. What is if? If means general meaning if, conditions. Condition. If you want to write a conditions in Python, we are going to use if. Oh, they've used if means Python get to know, oh, if started with if, that means it is a condition followed by the condition. Can you see the def? Can you see the def? Def. Anything start with the def, that means we are creating our own function. Anything start with the def, defining. Except these three, true, false, none. Rest everything in the lowercase letters, except these three, true, false, none. Except these three, true, false, none. Rest everything is in lowercase letter. How many of them are? 35. Sir, it may increase from version to version. Let me explain to all of you. Let me explain to all. How do I check in the system? Import. Import means, what is the meaning of import? Importing. If something by default functions are not available. Remember carefully, guys. Listen carefully. By default functions are not available in Python, right? When you invoke the library is nothing but collection of functions. Import is one of the library, right? When you invoke the libraries, you can able to import keywords. We are importing the keyword library into Python. Okay, keyword library into Python. Keyword is a library. It is nothing but collection of functions. Import is a function. It acts as an interface between user and system to invoke the functions into Python. By default is a command. Import is a command to import the or invoking the libraries into Python. Remember what is the import does? Invoking the libraries into Python. Without invoking the libraries, you cannot able to access the functions. Okay, that is a mandatory. Suppose now yesterday I used one word called numpy. Remember what is the numpy? What is the full form of numpy? Yesterday I explained numerical Python. Am I right? Yesterday I used. Am I right? Anyone remember? Dhruv?
Yes. Yes.
NumPy means numerical Python to perform the numerical operations. Now, by directly, if I want to perform the numerical operation, I cannot able to perform. Before performing the numerical operation, what I need to do? We need to invoke the NumPy into Python. How do you invoke? By using import function. So like this, import NumPy, right? Suppose, okay, dir directory of NumPy, it will show us all the available functions under the NumPy directory. Like let's say mobile directory. We have a mobile directory. You might have seen the mobile directory, everyone. Mobile directory, do you know mobile directory, everyone? Phone directory.
Yes.
Phone directory, don't know?
Yes, bro.
Are you have seen robot movie?
Yes, I know.
Not you, I'm asking someone here. Robot movie. In the robot movie, he went to a barber shop. He will read the one book, ask the number, telephone directory, right? Telephone directory, I can mobile directory. Or like simple to say phone directory, or you can simple to say English dictionary. English dictionary. I hope everyone knew about the English dictionary. Here, when you open the dictionary, automatically all the words synonyms which is available. Without dictionary, will you able to access all the synonyms? No. That is the meaning of directory. Directory. DIR means directory. It will display all the functions which are available on what? NumPy. We'll discuss in detail what does each one. Okay, don't go now. Clear? Are you able to follow me, guys? Neelima, Ashwini, Lokesh, Mahesh, Joshika, Usharani. Perfect. Now similarly, dir of keyword, we are using keyword. So these are the keyword. I'll explain in detail about the, don't worry, I will explain all these things going forward. It is a bit difficult to understand at this point. Okay, so queue list, can you see the queue list? This is the function, one of the function. Is soft keyword, is soft queue list. Let's say library dot queue list. Here see, and as, from, true. See, these are the things. True, for whatever in the Excel sheet we have, the same thing we have. Am I right, guys? Are you able to follow me? Any questions? Any doubt?
So queue list is a function, right?
Queue list is a function, but it is a kind of statement. Because why I did not use the parentheses? Because these are built-in functions. Some of them, it will throw an error here. I can say statement because I did not use the parenthesis bracket, right? Okay, so these are the one by one we'll discuss in detail about the keywords. Keywords are reserved words only to define the structure of the program. Only to define the structure of the program. For example, what is pi value? Pi value. What is the pi value?
22/7.
22/7, 3.14. Will it vary from country to country? Or will it be the same across the globe?
Standard.
Standard. What is the gravity value? 9.18. What is the mass value? So what are, I mean, example, don't need, we are not going to the physics now. Gravity, mass value, pi value. These are the standard values. You cannot change. You cannot change. Like reserved words are also standard words. Other name of reserved words also called as key words. We cannot change. What is the purpose of reserved words or keywords? Reserved words or keywords. What is the purpose of reserved words or keywords? To define the structure of the program. What is that? To define the structure of the program. In the keywords, what are the capital letters? True, false, none. Okay, perfect. Am I right? Now let me explain the next concept called, I mean, sir, can you, what is the meaning of break? What is the meaning of continue? What is the meaning of alif? All these things going forward one by one we do discuss, right? Now let me explain you. Okay. Now let me explain the next concept called identifier. Very, very important. Identifier is a name given to an entity in a Python programming language. Suppose we discuss the name. Each person has same name or different name? Name. How do I differentiate one person to other person? How do I differentiate Ashok and Giri? How do I differentiate both of you? Name. How do you differentiate both of these people? Come on. They are the two persons, X and Y. How do you differentiate them? Come on, guys. How do you differentiate? Name only, right? First name. If name same, then we'll talk about initial. Imagine initial is also same. Age, right? If age is also same, height is also same. Color, right? Before talking about mole, we'll talk about the color. Am I right? Yes or no? Similarly, identifier is a name given to entity, right? Name. It helps us differentiate from one to other. Like example, our name. Two persons can have same name, maybe or may not. Generally, in a classroom, we differentiate from one person to other person by using their name. Am I right, Srinivas? Right? If two Srinivas are there, they can have small Srinivas, big Srinivas. Right? How to create a rules? How to create a rules? Like, how do you follow the rules in India? No rules, huh? For name creation. I'm talking about. What rules do you follow in North India? Any North Indians? Any North Indian?
Yes, sir.
How do you write them in? How do you follow the rules, madam? For name creation, I'm talking about.
Because such no rules are there.
Rules are not there. Huh?
No.
What is your full name? Shreya?
Shreya, yes. Shreya
Only
Vats.
Shreya.
No, it's Shreya Vats.
Sorry?
Shreya Vats.
Yes. Oh, Srivastava, like, okay. Jaiswal. Jaiswal is a community name, surname, right?
Yes.
Like here in Rao, Reddy. These are surname.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I ask someone, they will keep name, surname, maybe especially South India, I'm talking about. Surname, their actual name, followed by their caste name. Am I right? So there is some set of rules they do follow. Here, similarly, for identifier also, Karan Thapara, your full name Karan Thapara. Here also some rules we follow for identifier. First, it can be uppercase letter or lowercase letter. Lowercase or uppercase. Lowercase or uppercase means capital A to Z or small a to Z. Digits. And the symbol only only follow the special characters. And it is a combination of uppercase or lowercase. Sorry, uppercase or lowercase or digits or underscore. But identifier cannot start with a digit. Sorry, identifier cannot start with a digit. What are the digits? 1 to 100, 1 to 0, 0 to 9. It cannot start with anything with 0 to 9. It can be only special character accept underscore. Okay. Okay. So for example, let's say a x y is equal to 30. Is it correct identifier? Is it correct identifier? Why?
No, there's a gap.
Space issue. Underscore ABC. What about now? Correct only?
Yep.
But where is the number?
No.
Where is the number? Is it correct or not? Where is the number? Exactly. It may be or may not be. Combination. Maybe or may not. Maybe or may not be. So identifier cannot start with a digit. No special symbols except underscore. Keywords. Remember the 35 keywords. Keywords cannot be used as identifier. Double underscore is a indicate private variable. Like that is a private variable. You cannot use anywhere. We'll discuss what is a variable and all in detail. If you have multiple names, for example, Niranjan Kumar. If I write same thing, Niraj Kumar. What is this English? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? No, right?
No.
What if I write Niraj? Is it an identifier? Is it an identifier?
No.
Yes or no? No, why?
Space.
Space. But what if I write something like Niraj underscore Kumar?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? So if you have a multiple names, separate multiple names by using underscore to make sense. Let me stop here. Let me stop for now. Let's discuss tomorrow. In tomorrow, we will discuss about the statements and comments. And we also do some practicals in tomorrow session. But come up with any questions, please try to practice it. We'll discuss in detail in tomorrow session. Thank you.